Yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it come to the cash flow. You know talking shit till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never could care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Free birds.
I'll pull it off. You got it. Welcome to the Men In Teal podcast. It's your boy, Agent J, the cannabis analyst, and I'm rocking with J to the I to the MB.
Oh,
hey, and this is the Men In Teal podcast, man. We are here on a Wednesday,
vibing.
You know what I'm saying? Just like every other Wednesday, 5 to 7, live. Everybody tuned in. Share the video. Share the files. Share the video. Share the podcast page, go to the Instagram, follow, Twitter,
everything.
But
Men In Teal podcast, all one word, except for on Twitter where it's Men In Teal pod.
Got to keep it short and sweet over there. But
yes, sir.
You know who doesn't keep it short and sweet? They go the extra mile. They go intensive, man. It still be sweet. It don't be short, man. They don't take no shortcuts, man.
Who's that?
It's the Miller Creative Group.
Let's go.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend? Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855. or visit mcg247.com for more information.
Miller Creative Group, discover the one source difference. Hey, you know who else holds us down?
Who?
That boy Jalen.
Boy Jalen?
Yeah, anchor fencing.
Kind of like an anchor?
Yep.
Hold us down like an anchor, man. Shout out to Anchor Fencing Deck, man.
Let's go.
Hey, Jacksonville. One of the best parts about living here, being able to entertain outdoors year-round. But in order to do that, you have to have the right setup. Whether you need to protect the little ones with a privacy fence or go all out with a new deck, built-in grill, fire pit, seat, you get the picture, right? There's only one guy to call, and that's my guy Jalen over at Anchor Fence and Deck. They are the best in the business. Call for a free quote today. 904-859-5481. Mention Men In Teal and get a discount on your install. We all need somebody to hold us down, and nobody holds you down like Anchor Fence and Deck. Check them out online at anchorfence-deck.com.
Shout out to Jalen one more time at Anchor Fence and Deck. Yo, nobody holds you down like them.
I'm telling you.
Jay.
Yes, Jimbo.
Boy, it's been a good week.
It's been a motherfucking victory week.
Victory week. I love that V-dub.
It's been goddamn motherfucking goddamn franchise QB week.
Ooh.
It's been big 6'6" quarterback sticky your chick week, man.
Bro.
Big throw, laser rocket arm.
Later on in the show. We're not gonna do it right now. Later on in the show, we have to tackle the question. Was this enough? Was this enough to prove it? Was this really what they're dubbing as the arrival? Mm-hmm. I'm here. Get used to it.
It feels like it. To me, it feels like it. I mean, I don't know about.
So you don't need to see it. I mean, you feel like you go see it from now on for the most part.
I mean, he's not going to be 100%. He's not going to be
right. Tom Brady's not 100%
every game, but I feel like at a certain point, is the fourth quarter. You're down 7. You just got sacked. You just got a sack fumble. Thank God it got recovered. And you stepped up again because he's done it. That wasn't his first.
Do you have that clip?
That wasn't his first quarter. His fourth quarter comeback. He's come back in the fourth quarter before. That was actually number 4, I guess, in a short career. But the intensity is a little different. It's a good thing you're at home, but that's a good defense that you're going up against. And you stepped up after that sack. You stepped up and delivered strike after strike after strike.
Right.
And you didn't get fucking fancy feet. You know what I'm saying? You fucking stood in that bitch both cleats down. Powered through throws. It didn't matter, bro. People barreling down. One of those big throws you made late in the game, Calais Campbell fucking still hit him.
Right.
He hit him and then wrapped him.
Right.
But it's like he's barreling down on you, bro.
Right.
And you just stepped right into that bitch and whew. So keep making plays like that and making decisions and anticipation throws then yeah, bro, that's shit. Sky's the limit. You'll be able to do that a lot.
Right.
Because guys not be able to stop that.
Did you clip that fumble, that second fumble? Did you clip that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, I can still do it, I think, right now, but I didn't clip it yet. No.
Listen, on that play, if we can get the clip, we'll pull up the clip later. But if you guys can try to find a clip of that fourth quarter drive and that sack happened because Luke Fortner and Tyler Shatley weren't blocking anybody. Mm-hmm. They were just standing there, right?
TNF
and
juicy matchup.
The only reason why he was able to recover the fumble was because he was like just kind of standing there looking at Trevor.
Yeah.
Right? And then he just made up a heads-up play. Oh, shit, the ball came out and just dove straight on it, right?
Should have been blocking some goddamn body.
But you should have been blocking somebody, bro. So listen, it's like you're the villain, but you're the good guy because you recovered the fumble, right? And you made that drive possible from that point on.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, Luke Fortner, but bro, don't be fucking just standing there. Block somebody, because then maybe my quarterback wouldn't be getting hit and trying to throw the ball, and then it become a fumble. Then you got to fall on it. Hopefully, I'm just saying, bro. Now, one other question about this though, right? Does the fourth quarter comeback actually count if you don't win?
No, it's fourth quarter. If you don't win, it don't count.
So this is his first. Now, what about the?
All right, hold on. Got it pulled up. I got it pulled up.
You got it pulled up.
I think this is the play.
Nah, that ain't the play.
It's the fumble recover by Fortner.
Okay. Damn, why they zoom so fucking far out? All right, look at Luke. Right. Look at him. Okay. Bro, you standing there, bro.
Yeah, why aren't you blocking somebody? Your quarterback is on
Tyler Shatley. Okay, so it was actually Cam Robinson because he looped over and Shatley ended up picking up 2 blocks. So my bad, Shatley. I should have fact checked. I should have fact checked by watching it again. But god damn, Luke, he was literally just standing there like arms down.
Yeah, bro. Just looking,
like, bro, you're not you know what I'm saying? You're not looking for somebody to block, bro.
You didn't even look for nobody to block.
You're like,
and your quarterback is running for his life. And I mean, I'll pull it back up later because I want to kind of go through that entire drive.
Okay,
but I'll definitely go back to it later and look at a couple more things on that particular play. But even, like I said, that entire I feel like we have to go through that drive.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I want to see it again. I know y'all want to see it again. Bro, Trevor was phenomenal on that last. He was phenomenal all day. But
I've watched it probably
the last drive
50 times.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, I literally like. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
With everything that I've watched and just oh man.
Let me look at the chat. What we got going on? Okay, we got Robert in the building. We got UCF Jag in the building. We got Jags history in the building. What's going on, fellas?
Cheyenne,
man, what's going on, Cheyenne? Oh man, but yeah, dog. Like,
where's the overlay? We don't get the overlay today.
Oh, I didn't turn it on.
Oh,
it's on now though.
I see it.
But yeah, man. Try not to. I really don't want to revel too much in the past because we do have a game.
We do
have a game.
We do.
DJ Chark played on Thanksgiving. Looked kind of decent.
Yeah, he looked good.
I think he had a touchdown.
He did.
He did have a touchdown.
And he did his little baby shark dance thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but he did a little dance, man. So, I mean, we'll circle back to the Ravens game, I guess. Like I said, we'll look at later on. But I do want to. I mean, I haven't looked too much into the Lions. I mean, they don't have a good record either.
They don't. They're 4-7, just like us. But
they score a point. They score points.
They score a shit ton of points.
They score points. Jared Goff is at the end of the day, he's been to a Super Bowl. He's not a top tier guy, but at the end of the day, he is a veteran in the league, and he can move the ball. He still makes some dumb mistakes, but sometimes some of those mistakes are just limit. Like, you know, he just might have got confused.
Right.
But he's not going to do some of the dumb shit.
Right.
But the other thing is, you just beat Lamar Jackson. Like, he's not better than Lamar Jackson.
No, but Lamar Jackson did some dumb shit in that game.
Yeah, but they also dropped a lot of fucking passes in that game.
I think he had 4 drops.
And they were all bad because he put them on them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, listen, I don't believe he has any
and he's not going to run. And he's not going to run like that.
Right. Because he just come back from the injury.
Jared Goff?
No. Oh, I was talking about Lamar. Oh, no. We went back to Jared Goff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was just saying, just because I mean, look at our defense against that. I mean, we didn't break for the most part.
Right.
So,
but I feel like Goff is a more accurate passer.
Maybe those more.
But I don't think he can step up. I don't think he could step up in the pocket like with the type of pressure that we were getting on Lamar.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think he can step up to avoid that.
No, he's not.
That's Sack City.
Yes.
If we can generate that type of pressure, the problem is we're not going to be running the same type of defense more likely.
Yeah, but they're going to try to run. They're going to try to run the ball. They run the ball with Jamal Williams.
Yeah, but we had a lot of quote unquote DBs on the field.
Yeah,
we had DBs and linebackers on the field,
and we might need them again. Because the front four, if they play like they played last week, they played fine. I would, to me.
Yeah, but I feel like that defense, that style of defense, was just more catered to, you know, what up to stopping Lamar Jackson, trying to stop Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, right? So I just don't know if you can run the same defense and have like the same results or better against somebody who's not the Ravens or Lamar Jackson. Yeah,
I'm not saying the same result. Yeah, it's game by game scenario. Right. I just think the tenacity, the execution.
Yeah.
Keep that up. That's
the
what
flying
I want
around. See. But I did feel like and obviously
Marcus in the building. I seen the fellas.
I feel like, especially on the big explosives play like to Deshaun Jackson, right? Like there was a bunch of those plays and plays that, like you said, should have been touchdowns too, but people dropped passes that we just looked lost. We looked lost, confused back there. Like
thank God they fucked up.
I mean, listen, football.
That's what football is.
Yeah, it's 10% luck.
Yeah, bro. You got to, bro.
10% luck, bro.
Everybody has to execute.
Right.
If I don't execute and they don't execute, okay, it's a wash.
Right.
If I don't execute and they execute, Fuck.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
Yeah,
it's a bad day in the office.
It's a horrible day in the office.
But the fact, I just don't know, man. I'm trying to think of the matchup.
I mean, we'll look at their
I'm
roster.
just saying. I really feel like we're probably gonna go back to our base defense to play against the Detroit Lions. Would I like to see that defense again? Absolutely.
So this is who we have to really be worried about. Essentially, they have Josh Reynolds at one receiver.
Mm.
They have Amon-Ra St. Brown at another receiver.
Oh, dog! That's a dog.
And DJ Chark is the third receiver, or the second receiver, or second or third, regardless. He's the starter.
Right.
They got Brock Wright, which I'm not really worried about. I don't think the tight end, but the offensive line is pretty decent.
Right.
They got Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Penei Sewell. I don't know. I know he's been getting his ass whooped a couple times. Like I want to see. I want to see
Trayvon go inside a little bit, bro.
Yeah, you got to use some of that. You got to use some of that bull rush, some of that pure strength, and just shed some shit up front.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Jamal Williams. I'm kind of more scared of DeAndre Swift, but Jamal Williams can burn too.
So let me. I'm sorry. Can I go back to Trayvon Walker real quick? You don't think it'd be fire if you had Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen on the weak side,
yeah,
or which would be the right offensive side of the line, right? Josh Allen there and Trayvon as like a big end right next to him, hand in the dirt.
I mean, that would look different. I mean, I would look good. I would want to see. I would want to see how. I would want to see how somebody defends how to stop that.
Right, because I feel like Trayvon would demand the double team
on the inside.
And
automatically give Josh a 1-on-1. So I mean, I understand the concept of that. Definitely.
I would. Listen, Dougie, because we know you watch the show.
It would be Mike Caldwell.
Yeah, but Dougie's the head coach. Like he can be like, "Yo, Mike, we go. Let's try this."
Yeah.
You know, to me, if I say it to Mike, well, Mike's the defensive coordinator. He's like, you know, shut up, podcaster. I do what the fuck I want to. You know,
you are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Facts. You know, but if I say to Dougie P, because Dougie P is a fan and he watches the show, shout out Dougie P. And that 2-point conversion, by the way, which we'll talk about too.
Big nuts.
Big nuts. Gorilla nuts. Listen.
Gorilla nuts.
So if I don't lost my train of thought, man.
Jimbo don't smoke that J. They smoked a little J before the show. Jimbo has been lost for words now.
Oh man.
But I mean, like I said,
oh yeah, Dougie P, man, Dougie P, because he's a fan of the show, bro.
Trayvon, so gotta get Trayvon inside.
Gotta get him on the inside and put Josh Allen next to him. That against a right tackle, straight 1-on-1, and Trayvon might even win that double team because it's on the inside.
I'm telling you,
you know, and check this out, That right tackle might have to chip. And if you have to chip, who's stopping Josh Allen?
Yeah,
there better be a running back or somebody in the backfield, right? Bro, I think that would cause chaos. Dougie P, please talk to Mike and just try it. I mean, what do you got to lose, bro? What do you really got to lose? Just try it. And I don't even play Madden. I don't own ask these guys. I don't even own a system, so it's not like something I've tried at Madden and it's like, oh yeah, this shit worked. You know, if you play Madden, tell me if you try that and tell me how it looks. For real.
I'll try it.
Yeah. You listen, do you have the ability to screen record your games?
Yeah.
So I need you to try it and screen record it, and then we'll clip it like we clip the games. You see how pimp and dope that is? That's a good idea, bro. Hold on. Is this the button?
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So maybe the audience is wondering, like, it's a little less light in here tonight. You know?
It's a little dark.
They're like, Well, he's definitely not sad.
No, he's not sad.
He's definitely not sad.
Not at all.
He's attending his oldest basketball game today. So shout out to Agent L.
Agent L.
Shout out to Agent L, and I hope they get the dub today.
And if it turns into Agent F, it's gonna be a fucking problem.
Oh,
so she got to figure
facts.
something out.
Facts. Definitely got to figure that out. Yo, he told me about that shit today, and I was like, bruh, I told him, hey, oh, he told you what I told him?
Yeah.
And he said you told him the same thing. But he said that our motives were slightly different.
Oh yeah, I told him straight up. I was like, I mean, yeah, she shouldn't be able to go to the game, but I mean, we can have a show. She's like, we're having a show regardless. So
Right.
It was one of those type of things. It's a win-win, bro.
Right.
That's all that was.
Right. I just told him, I said, bro, you remember, like he never got in trouble. Like when we were growing, like I was always the one in trouble. And obviously, I've made some bad decisions in my life, but I've turned that around. So, but I swear to you, bro, like we could both be standing there and somebody could see him. Oh shit. Bruh, but listen, bruh, we would be standing there and he would blatantly do something wrong and they act like they don't even see the shit, bruh. But let me move like I'm finna do something wrong.
Must be white. I'm telling you, boy.
Bruh. So like he never like got in trouble, bruh. Like not saying bruh ain't never been in those situations. Definitely not saying that. Because, bruh's had his situations. But like as far as like disciplinary, like that just ain't. But I told him, I'm like, bruh, so you don't remember when I was a jit, like I would get anything that I like to do got taken away from me. Right? Oh, you don't want to do right? All right. Check this out. Bro, they Urban Meyered me, bro. They took the ping pong table.
But yeah, but I told him that too. I said, bro, I've done dumb shit like where I've had the younger grades than that where I was scheming, bro. Like,
right.
Bro, they knew what time it was. They knew I wasn't dumb, bro. Like I was scheming, bro. We had this thing. I lived in South Carolina. They had this thing where you read a book and you take the test, right?
Right.
Now, the test has the real scores in the computer.
Right.
They let you write it down on the paper and the teacher checks the paper.
Right.
I would just say I wouldn't any of the books that I really read, I would get a perfect score on there. But I was just like, I was trying to get the prizes and all this shit. I was just taking tests on books that I never read. Whatever.
Right.
I'll tell me I'll get, 4 out of 10, and I'm saying I got 8 out of 10.
Right.
And so they went to go check on the computer. The shit didn't match up to what the paper said. And I got my ass whooped. 1. 2, I had to go to football practice that day and then tell my coach why I would not be practicing today. And not only while I would not be practicing today, and while I would not be playing in the game on Saturday. No practice for the rest of the week and no game Saturday.
Right.
I'm a starter on offensive line and defensive line.
Yeah. Not today.
Guess what? Sat there and watched practice.
Yeah.
I didn't go to no more practices that week, but I had to go to the game.
Right.
Didn't suit up.
Right.
Sat right behind the bench. Wasn't allowed to move. Watched us get our ass kicked.
Yeah.
We typically don't get our ass kicked.
Yeah. Consequences and repercussions.
Had to do that.
Yeah.
And from that point, I was like, oh, I shouldn't do dumb shit like that because the stuff that I like, because I've had the cord to my, like they wouldn't take the PlayStation.
Right. They take the cord.
They take the cord
to
the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And not the controller. So you can have a controller all the game.
Right.
But the power cord, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm a smart little nigga, you know what I'm saying? So
you took the CD player cord.
I took the CD player cord. Oh, but then that's what got the TV taken.
Right.
So you can play it all you want.
Right.
But what you gonna play it on? How you gonna see it?
Right.
And then I'm like, damn, I didn't have my TV privileges taken. I just had
the TV
I
taken
just
away.
got the game.
Yeah.
I just had the game taken away. I can
Right.
still watch cable. Nope, now I can.
Now you can't do nothing.
Like, bro, you learn, bro. Like, okay, yes, sometimes you think you like, but you're not smarter than your parents. I don't care how brilliant or bright you are as a child. Your parents done been through some shit.
Yeah.
And they kind of know. They kind of know, man. Like, hey, we're trying to do something for you. So,
right.
But
you know who I think been in a lot of shit growing up?
Who?
I think this guy.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Hey, Money Mike.
Hey, you ain't wrong. Just by the way, you ain't wrong.
Listen. Okay. Listen. Statutes of limitations. It's up. We talking little kid. Something that you did when you was a little kid. You just thought that you had all the fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then when your parents found out and showed you who really had all the sense, what was it, man?
Well, boy, we could go trespassing warrant at a water park. We could go, but let's go with so my buddy, my best friend, had an older sister. Okay, she was in high school at the time. We was like in middle school, and this was back when everybody cool had a pager. Okay,
yeah.
So his sister's friends were visiting, and one of them drove a convertible, left the pager sitting out in the car. So us thinking we were going to be cool, we were just going to borrow the pager for a little bit, and somehow thought we would get the number and give it to all our friends and be like, yo, you can hit us up on a right.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it didn't work out that well. And
right.
You know, the girl was like, she came back and obviously she's like, where's my pager? Where's my pager? And then we tried to play it cool, you know. We're like, we didn't see no pager. And then later that night, my friend had it in his room, and I guess she started paging it, you know, from her house. And my buddy's mom heard it go off, and yeah, bro, that didn't go over well, man. It was Pops wasn't real happy with that one, needless to say.
Right.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. The trespassing warrant, we'll save that for another time.
All right, yeah. That does sound interesting.
Yeah. So back to the Jags. We're back, but how about them Jags on Sunday, man?
Oh, bro. I mean, really, man, like I was so impressed. I almost tried to text y'all, but I wanted to save it for the show, man. I come in here and I talk a lot about Trevor's mechanics and seeing it. And I think I've also talked about, I know they're implementing the West Coast system on I'm going to call him a rookie for this particular case. You know what I'm saying? Right. For learning to play the position, he's learning the West Coast offense all in the same time. And he's had plays so far this season where he looks good and he looks in time and he knows where he's going with the ball, but just plays. Sometimes there's a couple plays, but he hasn't put together a game.
Don't speed outs.
When I
really
watched him,
speed outs.
I'm not lying to you guys. When I watched this game, to me, it was like watching a young Brett Favre below the waist. Okay, not wild and crazy Brett Favre, but Brett Favre under Mike Holmgren in that West Coast offense, 3 and 5 steps, hit your back foot, bounce, release. Ball goes where it's supposed to go, over and over and over and over and over again. And I thought to myself, okay, dude's a West Coast quarterback now. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. That's what I saw, man. And I just, it's there.
Tap? How about the double tap he does?
On his pumps?
Yeah, on his pumps.
Because, he was talking about before he came, before the show, he was torturing Marcus Peters.
Right.
Marcus Peters was trying to vet him the entire game. He was trying to read his eyes the whole game, and that's how Marcus Peters. He's a gambler. That's how he plays. But Trevor with the shoulder fakes, the taps, he was just just holding somebody just long enough till I can just fucking rip it. And just like you said, the 3 and 5 steps. He's not doing the 5 in a hitch. He's doing 5. As soon as that fucking foot plants, that shit's coming out and it's coming out on the line.
Right. And if he gets an extra bounce, if he does an extra bounce, he's going through progressions at that point.
Yeah.
Because usually it's either that bounce and then like that step into his throat. He almost throws like he's throwing a fastball, like a pitcher.
Yeah, look
he's a little elongated,
on the 2-point conversion. Soon as you see, and also what I was looking at, I saw this in another video, so I'm not gonna take all the credit for it. But he doesn't line up directly under. He doesn't line up 100% lined up with the center. He'll line up a little bit off to the left,
right?
And I think it's just how it is. Maybe it's just certain plays, but on certain plays he's kind of lined up a little off to the left, not square centered up with him. And I think it just makes it easier for him to make those movements in the pocket. I mean, even the way on the 2-point conversion, he gets the ball. He doesn't like rush. He just kind of sways to the left a little bit. He just like floats a little to the left,
right,
and just rips it and just falls off of it. And it's just it's just a strike. I mean, I don't know. Watching his feet, watching his feet and his base. He's not throwing off of one foot. He's both cleats planted and he's driving off the ball. So driving off his back foot. So
and he's compact. He's compact doing it.
Now he does have an elongated motion, but I just think that's part of being.
Yeah, but it's so fast.
I just think it's part of him being.
That's why I said it's like a pitcher, because it's so fast.
Yeah, like I said, he's a giraffe. He's one of those like giraffe kind of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a long guy, bro.
Bro, he does the Michael Jordan when he does the jump pass. For real, bro.
That's an interesting point. I haven't noticed that about where he lines up. I want to check now and see if he lines up if he's under center or even in shotgun, if he's parallel or does he keep one of his feet back? I'd be curious I'm going to check that out now and just kind of see where he's coming out with his drops. But either way, man, I got to say, and I know I've said it already, but this dude, Doug Peterson, and his offense was perfect for Trevor. It was such a good decision.
Yes.
And I know that there's a lot of Byron fans in town because he's a good dude. That offense, that Air Coryell offense that he runs, he learned from Bruce Arians. I do not believe it would have been successful for Trevor. If it would have taken him a lot longer to get there. Mm-hmm. But this, Doug Peterson, Andy Reid, Mike Holmgren, goes all the way back to Bill Walsh. It is perfect for this kid and what he has. It really is.
Was Doug Peterson ever a starter in the NFL?
I think a spot starter here and there, but he was mostly a backup.
Did he come into the NFL and be a starter?
No, that's what. They had a like I said, to me, I went into like a Trevor deep dive yesterday when I got off work. I got off work really early yesterday, so I went and watched the. But after I got off the phone with y'all, I watched the Andre Cisco.
That was so good,
which was phenomenal.
That was so good.
But I went to like a Trevor Lawrence. I just typed his name in, you know what I'm saying, and he did an interview with damn it, who did he do an interview with? It was a few minutes. I think it was
who? Andre Cisco?
No, Trevor Lawrence did the interview with Dan Patrick.
Yeah.
And
Dan Patrick. The Dan Patrick interview, and now I forgot where I was going before I started this conversation.
He smoked that good shit.
I did, and
he smoked that good shit.
Hold on, what was I thinking? I'm trying to remember. Nah, damn, you don't even remember where I was.
No, I don't, bro. Because I don't know where you were going with this.
I guess just Doug Peterson and
if he was a starter.
Oh yeah, Doug Peterson if he was a starter. So Dan Patrick, they was just talking about. He's like, he says. Typically, he's like, does Doug Peterson ever show you or like really like, do you ever get the sense that he was a quarterback in the league? He was like, yeah, mostly just, because of how he talks and stuff like that. He's like, so he doesn't really throw the ball. He's like, so he never really throws the ball around. He was like, nah. Coach Peter said he's like, I don't think he's really interested in that.
Because he doesn't move like he used to.
Yeah, he doesn't move like he used to.
Yeah.
And then he said,
hey, Doug's a little thick these days, man. He's a little thick.
And he was like, he's like, well, if you ever seen any tape, but he's like, he was never really a mover anyway. He's like, yeah, I got to look up some highlights. He's like, oh, you won't find it.
Yeah, you won't find no highlights.
You won't find any highlights. He said you'll see him holding the clipboard and in a hat. He said those are the highlights you're going to see of him.
Right.
So yeah.
What about this guy? Does this guy have any highlights?
And to answer your question, I did that when I was 13. I put highlights.
You did what?
Highlights in my hair.
Highlights.
Man, this guy out of
The
here.
boy said he needed to. Hey, Stone Cold had the frosted tips.
Yeah, Eminem, the Eminem style.
Oh my God!
Straight peroxide, baby.
You know what? Just
that
for that
turn
Stone Cold,
orange.
You have to come up with a picture. So now we got to see the picture, man.
I know there's one somewhere.
There's listen, somewhere out
That's
there.
probably buried somewhere in my parents'
man,
house. I wouldn't know where to
Hey,
find
check your MySpace.
You can still, bro.
I don't think I ever had a MySpace.
I don't even remember anything from my MySpace page way back when.
Oh. Yeah, Robert.
Hey,
he did ask about Urban.
Real quick, is that the new studio?
Huh?
Y'all in the new studio back there, man? That was looking fancy.
Well, no, we moved.
We're in the
same building. We're in the same building, but we relocated.
I kind of like it. I like it with the stairs in the back.
Yeah, that's what I thought when we pulled up. I thought it looked decent.
Right. Yeah, man. You know, can you picture K's big ass?
Jesus Christ. That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. I guess I'm gonna have to be on the stairs and post it up like this with my arm over the rail, microphone in my hand, you know. Hey.
Oh Lord.
Oh man. But guys, all right, man. We're playing Detroit. Playing Detroit, going to Detroit. Guess who else we're gonna see when we get there?
DJ Chark.
Mark Brunell. We talked about DJ Chark.
Oh,
you weren't here.
Mark Brunell. Mark Brunell looking good too.
He's a quarterbacks coach over there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
bro.
he looks. We talked about it. I saw the whatchamacallit, the HBO series. Hard Knocks. Bro, Mark Brunell looks like he's got a few throws left in him. He's in shape now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That boy on that HGH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, doing that. He was doing that when he was at Episcopal. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, quarterbacks. I mean, he's going. Especially when you're coaching, you're out there moving around with those guys anyway. So I think and then plus his wife is like, bitch, your ass better not get out of shape. Like, you just gonna retire and get fat? Nah, Bubba.
Yeah.
You gotta stay up, baby. She got to stay up. Mr. Brunell ain't playing that. You seen Tony got back. You see Tony got.
Yeah.
As soon as Tony got out the league, Angie was like, "Hey, it's time to drop it."
Right.
Yeah. A lot of them old linemen, man. They come in, they drop 100 pounds. It seems like.
Oh yeah.
Not Leon Cersei.
Let's stop eating all them peanut butter jelly.
Leon.
But that was
Big Sur stayed round.
Yeah. See, Tony Baselli was one of them big, tall dudes that probably had to.
He was built.
Probably over time was putting on mass.
Right.
Because he was just a big athlete guy. Leon Searcy came out the womb like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's he like lemon pepper wings too much, man. It's gonna be a drastic change.
He's like, get that breast milk. Get that breast milk out of here. You better give me a fucking chicken stick, drumstick.
Calais would be the same way.
Drinking straight. Look, Leon drank milk straight from the cow.
All the microbacteria and all.
Hey, all that shit help, boy. That's what it gets you.
But yeah, so we're going to Detroit. Another 4-17. Another 4-17. But they're second. But they're second. Yeah. right now we're 1-0. They're 0-1, right? But but they're a good team, dog. Like how I feel like the Jaguars are a good team.
Yeah.
Detroit's a good team, bro. Like they're deep. Now I think we have the better defense.
Yes.
I truly do believe that we have better defense, especially on the back end with our safeties. But
well, it's not that we can actually stop the run; they can't.
Yeah, I would say the advantage right now offensively has got to go to Detroit. They're clicking pretty damn good. They got some weapons on the outside and they can run the ball, but their defense is just a sieve, man. They can't stop it.
I think right now, I think because we talked about it off the air, but if you look at these last 3 games for Trevor Lawrence, so pretty much after Denver, you got Oakland, Kansas City, and Baltimore. He's been on fire.
Yeah.
Like he's been playing, like when I say he's been playing top 10 pretty much from what his stats are looking like right now. If he stays on pace and even gets better, he's going to be a top 10 in every statistical category in the league right at this point in the season right now. He's good. That's how it's going to end up for him.
Right.
Is that he'll be a top 10 quarterback in every
just these 3 weeks.
Just these 3 weeks, he's a top 3
top quarterback.
He's
the top quarterback.
Yeah, since that last loss, well, since not Kansas City was lost too, but that's Kansas City, bro. You played against Patrick Mahomes. We really should be 3-0 in our last 3 games.
Right.
But I'll take the 2-1 in the last 3 games.
Right.
And if the one is to the Kansas City Chiefs and Super Bowl winning and Super Bowl MVP and league MVP Patrick Mahomes, who came out there and had to do some Patrick Mahomes shit for a little bit.
See, this is where I think it's going to start reversing, right? Because we started the season 2-1, right? Then we went 0-5. And then we're 2-1, right? But I think how we fell off on that second. Remember, I said, "Listen, my prediction for the rest of the season is we're either going to win all these games or we're going to lose all these games. There's no in between." And I think we're on the way to win them all.
Yeah,
I really do. I really do. Like, I'm not scared of any of these people.
No,
any team that we're playing.
It all comes full circle. You remember 96.
Yeah.
How that flipped started with Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And didn't we only win 3 games in 95?
Yeah. 95, yeah. But 96.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In 95.
96.
In 95, we only won three games. In 96, we were 4-7 and went on that run. Or no, 4-6, right? They were either 4-7 or 4-6 before they went on that run.
One or the other, but it started with Baltimore, and that's when it turned. That's when they ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when Baltimore was a division opponent.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, in the Central. Yeah.
Central. We was playing them twice a year.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Pittsburgh. The Browns.
Going crazy.
Yeah. And
we still got the all-time record against the Ravens.
The Patriots and the Colts were in the East together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they said, nah, we got to separate that shit.
But
no, the Central was live. The Central, I used to love the AFC Central.
But it feels weird though. Like you get that vibe again, and they've mentioned it on the radio so many times. Like they might go on a run because our run started with Baltimore. We had a hard-fought game with them, and then we just started tacking on the wins.
I mean, I don't even want to look into for me. It'll be a good story, but at the same time, it's like, hey,
it's a feel good. It's a feel good.
But bro, I feel like these boys are dialed in. I mean, because like, bro, you don't win those type of games if you're not dialed in,
right?
Both sides of the ball. If you're not willing to keep scratching and clawing. Like I said,
who wants it more?
The defense was bending but not breaking. Yeah, they had red zone. I don't know what if the Ravens are having red zone issues in general all the time, but they had red zone issues against us. We just bent, we bent and we didn't break.
Right, but we got some breaks though.
But, we got some breaks too,
and we didn't too. We did too.
But you got to stay. But you got to stay encouraged. They drove the field 6 times in a row.
Right.
And them boys
4 field goals.
Yeah, and them boys still never got discouraged.
Right.
And it's like, bro, okay. They're moving the ball a little bit, but we're holding up good enough to keep the extra 4 points off the board. That could have been that was a 16-point swing. Those four drives,
right?
They possibly should have had 21 to 28 points.
Right.
Got 12 out of that.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Keep calm, keep fighting. You got a couple. We made them. We just did them punt the ball a couple times. Had a couple turnover on downs. Did they count that one? Did they count that as a fumble
For who?
Lamar?
Yeah, that was a fumble.
They called, so they called it a fumble. Okay, they counted it as a fumble. So we essentially got two turnovers.
Yeah, that was like a double turnover. Yeah.
But I'm saying, we got two fumbles. We fought through the rest of that game and got two fumbles.
Yeah.
Right, we fumbled Lamar Jackson. We fumbled shout out to Dewey, man. Big 4-2 Dewey.
Yeah. Gus Edwards.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean, I know a lot of chips are going to have to fall in place. We have to beat Detroit Sunday.
Definitely got to beat Detroit.
Yeah.
And Philly, you got to beat the Titans. Got to.
Yeah, I need Philly to beat the Titans.
Yeah, I need Philly to Philly them.
And then we control our destiny here, whether we go forward or not.
Well, I think as long as we win against Detroit, we're in control of our own destiny.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying.
Yeah,
but
they need to focus on
winning
Detroit.
would help.
I want the Titans to lose. I always want the Titans to lose, right? But I don't think that stops us if they don't, right? We're
not getting a wild card if that's what you're talking about. You got to win the division if you want to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the wild card
is
is for the best records of people who didn't win their division.
Right.
But we got to win the division to get into the playoffs.
But I'm saying there's still a lot of football too. The main point is that we played Titans twice.
Yeah, I mean, we can go on a run and a team can go.
That's why we control our own destiny, and Philly needs to beat the Titans for this to happen for us to have the chance to take them down.
Well, right now we still have a chance. We have a chance right now, technically, even without that game happening yet.
That's what I'm saying.
But we start increasing our chances
if Philly wins.
If Philly wins, yes.
But I don't want people to get hung up on that. You know what I'm saying? Know that it's not going to be over for us, even if Philly can't do what I feel like Philly's going to do to them, right? Because, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, bro, I hate the Titans, dog, but I'm not going to take away from when Titans play Titans football, they're a good, dangerous-ass team.
They're fantastic when they play their ball, bro. They really are.
And you got to take them out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means stopping Derrick Henry. That means not letting Tannehill, get a quick run out or just get off on passing on you.
Yeah, that rookie's coming on now. He had himself a game last week too. That wide receiver they drafted to replace. He's taking him a minute to get there, but he had himself a game.
Yeah,
he got asthma.
He got that lucky ass touchdown. He got that lucky ass touchdown. Like Derrick Henry is gone, bro.
But he's
gone.
I just want to see this team, man. Look, it's great to dream big. Don't get me wrong, but this team is young, and I want to see him like a fighter come out and not win one round and then take another round off. They need to put 2 rounds together. They need to focus on Detroit. They need to pick up where they left off, and if they do that, then I think your excitement level comes up a little bit, at least for me.
Yes.
But I'm cautious with it, because young teams have a tendency to get ahead of themselves, and then they look great one week, and then the next week they revert backwards. So this week will say, I think, a lot about the makeup of where they're going the rest of the season, how they come out, and even if they lose the game, but if they perform and they click, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, because I'm not saying that we're gonna go undefeated after the bye. We're probably gonna lose a game or two. I'm not. At the end of the day, the playoffs, we squandered a lot of shit that we shouldn't have squandered earlier in the season. We lost to teams that we shouldn't have lost to.
Right.
So we put ourselves in a situation. I'm not asking us to go out there and do just do impossibly and just win out. But there's still teams that we could probably lose to the Titans once. We probably split with the Titans. We get that other game in Houston. Because we're done playing Indianapolis. So that's crazy. We got the Jets, bro. That Mike White shit, bro. He's a decent quarterback, but that shit came down there. That's just like last year. That shit comes down to earth.
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
nobody, they're not preparing for that shit, bro. So it's either gonna come down to earth and it's gonna be Mike White and he's gonna be down to earth, or it's gonna be Zach Wilson. And I'm not afraid of either one of those quarterbacks.
Nope.
Like there's good wins in there. Who else we still got? Dallas. I think that's the second loss. I mean, I think we can. I think Trevor can beat him. I mean, it's a whole it's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's potentially the two loss. I think we can win all the rest of those games. I really do think we can win the rest of those games. But the Dallas game is going to be hard, and one of these Tennessee games is going to be hard, bro. They're probably both going to be hard.
Right.
But like I said, if Trevor is standing in the pocket like that, delivering throws like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
think any of these defenses are that fire.
That's why I said we just need to. And this is my opinion. When I say we, I'm not really speaking for anybody else but myself and like-minded individuals like myself, right? But I feel like that the team just needs to focus on, you know how I always say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yeah.
Okay, so when they're like, we're coming back, we're trying to go 1-0 this week.
Yep.
Right. I need them to really be in that mind. It doesn't matter what happens with Tennessee Titans. It doesn't matter what happens with the other. Because if you lose,
if you do everything you can do to help your situation, if everything else falls into place, then it falls into place. But you only control what you can control.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like
gotta control yourself.
Just take it the one game at a time, and because you can't get there without it. You get what I'm saying?
Steps, bro. Proper preparation
prevents poor performance. Yes, sir.
That happened at work the other day. I thought I ran out of steaks.
Right.
And I was like, man, fuck, bro. I'm gonna have to do some whole bunch of MacGyver shit to try to. I'd look behind the seat, and I seen about 50 of them things. I was like, boy, proper preparation prevents poor performance,
yes,
boy.
Sir.
God damn,
yes,
I'm
sir.
good, boy.
Yes, sir.
But it's just, but it's just little things, bro. Just little things that they're not big things at the time, bro. None of them are big things. They're just little things. But if you do those little things when it's needed, it's gonna be right there for you, bro. You didn't even know you was gonna need it, but you was prepared already.
None of that was said. He just looked there. Oh shit! I forgot I had those.
Bro, I had 7. Look, I had 7, and I was pulling up to people's houses, and I was seeing if they had old signs, and I was gonna repurpose them. You know what I'm saying? Some people weren't going. If it was like side by side, I was gonna put them right in the middle.
I know. I'm just saying when you found them, you're like, oh shit.
What?
Do you repurpose sign stakes? Do you get a bonus for that? That doesn't go. Oh
no, you're just putting a new sign on the stake.
Yeah, that's just me not having the.
I know, but Money Mike, isn't that saving the company money?
It is, but
it is.
Yeah.
But,
company ain't. They ain't appreciating it.
And plus, it's not enough. Most people throw them away. Now, I have one customer who he waits he'll every 3 months or every quarter or something.
Right.
Because he just gave me first time I did his house, he gave me a handful of them, and then I did his house the other day, and he gave me 6 of them.
Right.
But I think he has a lot of different services that we do.
Right.
So,
right.
But yeah, and I was like, and then so I put them all on the side of the truck, and then I printed this ticket out. I took one off that pile, flipped it right back in his yard. What the fuck do you mean, bro?
I tell you what, man. I had a conversation with a guy today because I had a service call, and the guy ahead of me fucked up this dude's yard.
Yeah.
You've been with True Green, and you apparently know what to do. When you have a fungus treatment, what do you do for it?
Potash and fungicide. That's it. That's it. Nothing. You don't spray it.
Exactly.
You don't
this kid on a fungicide treatment sprayed nitrogen.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Blew it up.
Blew it all the way
I
up.
went there today.
I've done that before. I did that my first because I couldn't tell. It was at the time of day that I went and did it. It was the sun was coming up and the grass was kind of wet. And so, sometimes if the grass is
it does hide, yes.
And then the sun hits it a certain way, the grass, it'll look like a brown or like an orange, but it's just really just the sun, the way it hits it. So to me, it didn't look like but I guess they must have just cut the grass too.
Right.
So
was it brown patch?
Yeah, it was brown patch, and it was already had spread.
Ooh, so they ran through it.
I sprayed heavy nitrogen on there, and that thing blew up, boy. It blew up. It blew up. It blew up. I didn't really get in trouble, but it was just like a learning lesson. It was a learning lesson because now anytime I saw it, and I know how, because like even right now, I'll spray a little bit of fun because we're not running high nitrogen,
right?
But it's a lot of potassium, so I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But over there, anytime I saw it, I did not spray. It would just be I would just do a potassium and fungicide app, and I'll hand can it, and I'll be to me I treat it like a service call because I'll be like, hey, they need to understand that there's things that they need to do, and if they don't do it, it's going to be horrible for them. So I'm gonna apply what I need to apply, but I need you to put in the notes. No watering, no mowing,
right?
And people just think that it's brown. I need to just put more water on it.
Right.
Always think it's more water.
I almost used an entire bag of Heritage today on that 1 yard.
Yeah. See, what I do is what they tell you not to do is mix the potash and the fungicide because of the two different prill sizes. But fuck that. Go about 60% fungicide, the rest potash. Stir it, mix it up in the spreader. Put it on like 13. And let it ride, and just kind of just get it everywhere, bro. You just get a nice little mix of it.
Hey Jay, you said something earlier. You said it taught you a lesson, right? So what lessons do the Jaguars need to bring in to this game on Sunday against Detroit?
Well,
like what lesson
always
in these games that have been
lesson number 1 is the same as always.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, I told him he wasn't gonna make that throw this time, and he didn't. He threw it out. He threw it out
because Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence watched the show.
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal,
and just got beat into his head. He saw they had the same situation on Sunday.
Right.
Same situation on the goal line, running formation.
Honestly, he barely looked.
Yep. He was just like, nope. No, it's not there. Throw it out. Perfect.
He's like, I'm not falling into this shit again.
So he learned a lesson.
Yeah, so he learned the lesson.
So he finally learned the lesson.
Yeah. I saw this comment and I was going to say something too, but I was going to wait until we finished what we were talking about. But yeah, bro, Heat Nation, I don't think this is a trap game.
Right.
These are two 4-7 football teams who have shown the ability to actually be better than their record.
Right.
Like
exactly.
Everybody's hungry.
Right.
They know we know they're hungry. They know they're hungry. They know that we know that they're hungry.
Yeah, they need to bite kneecaps, man.
Yeah.
And Detroit's going to play. They definitely have taken on the personality of their coach, Dan Campbell. They're going to play tough the whole game. They're not going to. There's no quitting them boys.
Yeah, a lot of people on media saying, "Hey, is Dan Campbell on the hot seat?" It's like, no, that team will fight for him.
Yeah. I like Dan Campbell. I thought back in the day he should have got that Miami job full time. Back when I forget if it was Joe Philbin or whoever it was got fired and he took over at the end of the season, and they came out and played hard for him too.
He's a player, man, and a player's coach. So at the end of the day,
90% of that staff is former players.
Oh yeah, I mean he did that for a reason. He built that team like that for a reason. Now that was the difference between him and Jeff Saturday or something. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like he earned, as a former player, he earned all that respect for that locker room as a person who was grinding on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
So when you get elevated to interim, they're gonna play for you because they know you're not bullshitting. They know your resume. They know that you know what you're talking about. You've in situations throughout the years, you've put us in good situations or told us good things or put us in the right position to make plays to win games. Like, we'll go out here and fight for you, bro. And that's what you want. Like I said, Jeff Saturday is the interim, but it's like he's a glorified cheerleader right now. If he doesn't have any play calling capabilities right now, but I mean he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I like Dan Campbell too. But
I'm a big fan of his.
But like I said, I like Doug Peterson, man. You see how Andrew Winger feels about Doug Peterson? say he'll die for Doug Peterson. He'll run to a wall. Say he'll go into any battle with Doug Peterson. And I believe it. And because Dewey doesn't talk much. He doesn't get to talk to the media a whole bunch either. That's just, you can unplug that. Yeah, you can.
This is what I need.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But
I thought it was funny when the media first talked to him. Oh my God, now you like me.
yeah. But I mean, but I think because sometimes the fan base, they're hard on Dewey, man. They talk shit about Dewey, man. I don't like it. I don't like it because I feel like he's getting put in bad. When you're on a horrible football team, a lot of people get put in bad positions. He was playing where he shouldn't be playing. Where he played on Sunday is where he should be playing, somewhat like a nickel safety, where he's just playing in the box. That's all he did, bro. He played close to the line of scrimmage. He wasn't in a whole bunch of bad pass coverages. He played around the ball a lot, and that's where you want him to be playing. That's his skill set. Came up big. He came up big, man. Me and Jumbo were talking about this, man. But we talk about, the keys to the game, bro. Andrew Winger won us that football game. I mean, he made a really big play that really helped win us this football game.
Yo, yeah, that's strip fumble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
bruh. Like people are talking about it, but they're not really talking about it, And if Dewey's, bruh, that fucking strip fumble, bruh, was like the turning point of the game. Like we made Baltimore have to, because now it's situational, right? We made Baltimore have to change what the fuck they wanted to do. Right? Think about it. He doesn't get that. They're probably going to drive down the field and be, if even if they don't get in the end zone, they got Justin Tucker.
Yes.
Right.
Dude almost made a 70-yard field goal.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that kick, boy.
Bro, it like hit a force field.
Yes.
God came down and said,
yeah, bro. Bro, that's the chosen one, man. I try to tell you, bro. Look, but what's the name told us, man? He said that's white Jesus.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Howdy?
Yeah, man. Jahal Ward, man. Jahal Ward's told us last year at the end of the season when we beat the Colts. He said, hey, that's white Jesus. I mean, he was calling him that all year.
Right.
Bro, sometimes you gotta have that, bro. You gotta be anointed, bro. And today, that day wasn't the day for Justin Tucker to hit a 67-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Just
go
shy.
make history somewhere else.
It looked good, didn't it? It looked real good. Me and Jimbo watching the game backstage. It was crazy live, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, shit was crazy.
But hey, shit.
Hey, but it wasn't meant to be for them.
It wasn't meant to be.
Right? And like we said, 10% luck.
Mm-hmm.
This game is 10% luck, man. And you need that shit. Like there was games that we lost because balls got tipped the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't. That sounded so weird. Now because I'm hearing it in my ears right now.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand. Football, bro. Football doesn't bounce the same way twice, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but really, honest to God, that's like almost every NFL game. The close ones, at least. That there's 1-2 plays that they can go either way, and they can make or break the game. And that's what kind of separates, I feel like, the NFL from college a lot, is those closely fought games, and make the kick or you don't make the kick, or you get the strip sack, or recover the fumble, all those little things.
Yeah. Now, also in that Dan Patrick interview, what I did like was, they talked about Trevor talked about, he asked about the losing,
right,
and how you lost 2 games, in college, and he's like,
right,
and I to me that was the best. Well, that was like the only interview he did, I guess, nationally. I mean, he could have did some more. That's the only one I saw.
Nah, he's done a few.
I'm talking about for this
week. He seems to like Dan Patrick. He comes on there.
You're saying
from this week.
From
the game, yeah. Dan Patrick, and because he don't think he talked. I didn't see. I was looking. And
the other one was with Coach Peterson. What I sent you that had that crazy stat. We're gonna tell you that stat too later.
But yeah, to me it was like 13 minutes. It was a really good. If y'all haven't seen it, I highly suggest y'all look up the Trevor Lawrence and Dan Patrick interview.
Yes.
Like I said, short, sweet. I think Trevor is actually at the facilities. Like he was in the Jaguars today, like their live stream room.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was in there.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, it was pretty dope, man. I couldn't. I think what was the question he asked him? He was like, "Oh yeah, about the losing," and he just responded to me. Just responded well. He's like, you don't want to get used to it, but I mean,
Right.
There's a lot going on. You know, there's a lot going on. I mean,
Right.
Well, Jay, he admitted. You said I don't know, a month or so ago, you were like, Trevor hasn't really faced any adversity, which I thought was very astute and is true. I mean, we don't know about too much about his private life, but on the football field, and they brought that up in this interview. He brought it up.
Yeah,
he said, things. Paraphrasing, but basically, my life as a football player has been pretty damn easy to this point
Right.
until I got to Jacksonville.
You did say that.
Yeah, I mean, you're surrounded. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, it's the Alabamas. It's the reason why Alabama, even like Clemson, is okay right now, but they're not the big dogs right now.
Right.
But because these guys don't want to. You're surrounded by so much talent that the guys who are on the field, it's going to be real easy for them. But you got guys that are backups that are better than those guys that are on the field right now.
Mm-hmm.
And now those guys, instead of all just trying to go to those two schools, they're starting to spread it back out, especially with the NILs and stuff. Now it's like, bro, I can go anywhere, and if I'm good, I'm going to be straight.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. The goal is to get to the league, but we also at the same time, I mean, I'm also gotta figure out if I don't get to the league, there's other stuff out there I have to figure out.
Right.
And having money in my pocket is a lot easier to figure some things out. Hopefully I graduate from college. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you finish school, but now you got a scholarship, so you don't got no tuition debt. You finish school and you fund around and bank, $500,000 to $1 million in NILs over 4 or 5 years.
I don't want no more of that, bro.
Oh yeah,
I don't want no more of that, bro.
To piggyback off of what you and Mike said, he said that in the press conference today. It made him appreciate winning and everything a lot more.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't watch I saw the presser pop up. I didn't watch that one today. I didn't watch the one from today.
Yeah.
I'm slipping. I'm slipping.
It was
him and W's. I didn't watch them today.
It was actually brought up, and he said it. Going through all this adversity, it made me appreciate how much a win means and how hard it is to win in football. It's not easy compared to where I've been and all that. So he admitted all that in the conference as well today.
Yeah, man. Shout out Trevor, man. Bruh. He's him.
Yeah, bro.
He's him. Like
Himothy, bro. That's what I put in the title, bro.
I believe in him. I think the team believes in him.
You believe in white Jesus.
Well,
I believe in Trevor.
I believe in Trevor Lawrence.
I was only using the nickname that was given to him.
We know.
We were just talking about it.
Yes, we were talking about it.
You had way too much conviction in. You believe in white Jesus. Nah, we're not doing that on here, Stone Cold.
Y'all are crazy,
Robert. I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah, I should be smoking papers.
No.
But it's just I don't know, it's just the ritual, bro. I think,
right.
Bro. And I don't know, bro. But yeah, man.
Is that Big Marcus that said that?
What? That was a wild kid, probably.
Oh.
Now I kind of want to do, because I mean, I still kind of.
When we go get into the clips,
yeah, we can get into.
We don't
clips,
work.
Man.
We worked hard to get these clips, right?
Now this, I got some clips, some Trevor throws. I think this is the first touchdown. That's not it. That was an out route. That was like a out to Zay Jones. But
I tell you what, he got he's really gotten good at those speed outs on the goal lines and everything with Agnew and Zay Jones. Like in the beginning of the year, he wasn't hitting those accurately anyway. So he's gotten real good at that.
The Agnew touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, the Marvin Jones touchdown was the best touchdown, right? But the route that Agnew ran and the speed that he ran it with.
Honestly, you knew it was going to him because of the way he was running.
You knew it, and it was like there was nothing you could do about it. He was too fast. That shit was crazy because like I'm watching it the whole time. But I'm not gonna lie, on that 2-point conversion, I knew that Zay Jones was getting that football. I knew it because now this is to me from the bird's eye view of watching it on TV.
Yeah.
But it looked like he never took his eyes off of him. Like as he went into motion, he locked onto him and saw he had the step on the defender and just ripped it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like
I'm telling you right now,
I don't know how nobody else and it might have been one of those things where, like I just said with Agnew, where like there was just nothing you could do about it, even though you saw it.
No, Agnew was too fast.
All right, so
but like Zay, where he caught it, he turned his hand like aim right here from my hand, put the ball right there.
See, this is the touchdown, the first touchdown to Jermichael Hasty.
Yeah, beautiful throw.
Oh yeah.
Look, calling it out. Boom.
The ball caught Hasty.
1, 2, 3.
Bro, watch Marcus Peters. It's gonna play back.
Fucking Jackson, bro.
Going crazy out there. Come here. You saw that little shoulder? Shoulder fade, right?
Yeah. Because he made it look like he was about to throw it to Christian Kirk.
Now look at the bottom of the screen. You got Marcus Peters, bro. You see how he's look, bro? You see what he's doing, bro?
Yeah.
Bro. So that's the play concept. Christian Kirk's coming up, supposed to come underneath, run a clear out.
Right.
He's supposed to go boom. But like I said, Marcus Peters, we already know Marcus Peters, bro. He's a gambler, bro. Like that's what he does. That's what he does, bro.
Right.
Like he's always trying to play some type of game. Like he's gonna try to bait you, bro. And
right.
Trevor sees him, so it's like we're gonna figure out what the hell. I'm gonna see what you're gonna do, bro. But watch his eyes, bro. He never takes his eyes off of Trevor, bro. Pump fake.
Yeah.
Hit him with the shoulders. But
hit
him with the shoulders.
I told you, bro.
Got flat. And all Jermichael Hasty has to do is just go outside.
Yeah.
Fucking easy bop. That's just a perfect look at, bro. That's a perfect throw, bro. Bro, got Marcus Peters, bro. He was torching Marcus Peters, bro.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, Marcus Peters is supposed to be somebody, bro. He was just.
I mean, he is somebody, bro.
There was actually a few times
like he's older. Like I don't know, bro.
It seemed like Trevor was picking on Peters a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I got another one. Now this is that out Zay Jones. That shit was, I don't know, it's just a fucking great throw, bro. He just fucking Trevor has been making some just really good throws. Look at this, bro. No hesitation.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those, there's nothing you can do about a throw, bro. Because he already made up his mind that he's gonna do it. And by the time you realize it, it's done.
Bro, fucking rips that shit.
Right. Listen, hey, on that final drive, I was talking to Kay on the phone. On that final drive, when they recovered the fumble,
yeah,
I told Kay, bruh, I wonder if Trevor got in the huddle and was like, "Yo, I'm finna fucking rip this shit."
Oh yeah,
like I'm straight late. I need y'all to catch this shit. Like I'm zipping that shit in there. I ain't taking nothing off of it.
I'm telling you.
The only person he took something off the ball. I mean, it wasn't in that drive, but I feel like in that whole game was Hasty.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gave Hasty a bunch of like soft passes.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't need nothing that you really can't. I don't want to make it. I just want to.
He might have had one. He might have had one dart. No, because he saw quickly that he slipped out.
Even on the left, the one
on the left side. Yeah.
He just,
Yeah. That wasn't a dart.
Easy for him, but the situation didn't call for him to rip him.
Right.
That was that, and sometimes that's Lamar Jackson problem. He just try to rip some of them bitches.
Right.
Which so sometimes you got to get it there, but it's not the most catchable ball.
Right.
So I mean, those drops are on them. I mean, he puts them on the numbers a lot of times, but sometimes the guys don't really be ready. But Trevor was delivering strikes out there, bro, when like I said, anticipation, bro. Guys ain't even came out their breaks yet.
Right.
And ball's already right there.
Right.
You don't have the defender don't have time to adjust.
Listen, Marvin Jones, right?
Yeah.
He had 3 targets, 2 catches, 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
But on the target he doesn't have a catch on, he still got the first down because it was a holding penalty.
Yeah, it was a holding penalty.
Right? All fucking dog. Talk about making the most of your possessions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he's for. That he's a possession receiver.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it so raw.
I was like, no. I said I would take him. I said he's a possession. You go to him when you absolutely. I'll put him for the most part when you absolutely need something.
Right.
You can trust that. You can trust that he's gonna make a play. You don't think he wants to try to make a play in Detroit this weekend?
Ooh.
That's homecoming. He ain't been back.
Right.
He ain't been back. He never played him.
Right.
And you think Agnew doesn't want to take one to the house?
Yes. 39, man.
Yo.
And speaking of the players, bro, them boys been swagging out too, man. Y'all saw Andre Cisco came in with the old school leather jacket.
Oh no,
practice.
I didn't.
Oh my god, that shit was hard.
Andre Cisco's jacket looked fire.
Oh yeah, you saw. Okay, yeah, you saw. Yeah, that boy.
Hey, I think we need to take some time also and give a shout out to Coach Mike McCoy because, obviously Doug Peterson gets a lot of credit, and then it's Press Taylor.
Yes.
But man, he's putting in work. It's evident. Obviously, Trevor's got to be the one doing the work, but he's learning. And Mike McCoy, man, to have that dude as your quarterback
swag goo. I'm sorry, Money Mike. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
That jacket. Oh.
Bless you.
Jacket made me sneeze.
Yes, sir.
Dusty.
Damn. Hey, no, that's fresh. I want that jacket.
That jacket's fire, man.
He's uploading it so we can show you guys what's going on, man.
But yeah, man, Mike McCoy is. I think he needs to get a little appreciation, just recognition. I guess.
Yeah, him and Jim Bob Cooter.
Yeah,
passing game coordinator.
Yeah, just that whole unit.
I forgot we got Jim Bob.
Yeah, Jim Bob Cooter. He's from Detroit too.
I do remember that I feel like we have him, but I just forgot honestly.
I think
one of the most country names in the NFL. Yeah. You forgot.
Yeah.
No, I
think that dude
was on the staff.
Both of those dudes have been. I mean, Mike McCoy was a legit head coach. Jim Bob Cooter was interim, and I'm pretty sure some of Detroit's back in the Stafford days best offenses were with him as OC, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Jim Bob Cooter was OC when Jim Caldwell was there.
Yeah, and McCoy, he was the OC.
Yeah, that jacket's fire.
Is that leather? That's leather?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
It may be imitation leather. I don't know. It's an older jacket. It's dope though.
I definitely want it.
That's hard.
I think it's in my price range.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Robert. We know Jesus was a black Egyptian. Thank you.
Y'all better stop the talk now before we get in trouble.
I'm not Kyrie Irving. You can't silence me. I'm just kidding. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh man,
it would be awesome to see Jamal Agnew take one to the house today.
It would be.
Yes, bro.
It would be.
Kick return, punt return, something. You just get a touchdown. Get him a touchdown like you got last week, man. Nice little. That was a nice route too.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
The motion, and then coming up.
Right.
Coming up and then driving and getting back out.
Right, bro. And there was he was so fast with it, there was nothing you could do about it.
You know what pissed me off?
What's that?
Evan Ingram.
Why?
Because on that third down on that out route, on like a kind of like a little, it was more of a what do they call it? The when you go up and then you go in a little bit and then go back out.
Right.
It's the whip. He was running like a whip out kind of. And it's 3rd and 5, and you broke your whip. Like you went in to go whip at the 3-yard marker essentially.
Right.
And then you tried to go back outside and gain leverage outside, but it's like you already had the inside leverage. You should be driving 5 yards, and then it shouldn't have been hard at all because they were already lined up on an even number or whatever. So the 5-yard line if the 5-yard line was a 10-yard line, or was like the 40-yard line or something like that. So it's big, white, and bright, bro. You have to drive past that line. You know you need 5 yards. You have to drive a half a yard or a yard past that line, then break and try to do your in route, and then try to get some more outside leverage. Because all you did was, when Trevor throws the ball, the defender's there. So I mean, you caught the ball, but what the fuck is you can't do nothing with it, dog. And that shit. That was a 3 and out. That was after something happened. That's after we made them punt or something like that for the first time, and we didn't come out and execute, bro. So Evan Ingram, I mean, he'll get better. I mean, they'll look at that on film and be like, hey,
maybe
you gotta drive. You gotta drive to the. You have to drive to the markers.
No, I agree with him. I agree with him because, like, if you look at the majority of Evan Ingram's catches, he does what he just said. He drives on it, and like something that somebody should only got like 1 or 2 yards, he gets like 7.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or he finds a way to get the first down.
He tries to
but
go
he
a little shallow. He tries to get like shallow kind of, and then try to make up for with speed. But it's like, in that situation, you have to understand what's being called. You need you got 5 yards. Try to at least get to 6 or 7 before you're trying to, make a move. Because regardless, if you catch the ball at 3 yards, now you got to make a corner miss, a linebacker miss, a safety miss.
Right.
Like that's a hard 5 yards, bro. Just make
that's
it
high
easier
school
by trying to get
concept.
7. Yeah,
that's a high school concept.
Trying to get 7.
It happens all the time in the NFL, but it's still a high school concept. But it happens all the time.
Yeah, and then
you got to come back for the ball, run deep. Run it like you said. If you need 5, you go 6 and cut back.
Right. Now the other thing that I was pissed off about that is not really. I mean, I was just pissed off. That's the only thing that really pissed me off about Trevor. Is this, because I figured I wanted to play that last drive. Everybody talked about the last drive because I want to play probably going to play the last drive as much as I can in this entirety.
Okay.
But I just want to talk about just the throws and what happens on this last drive. So I mean, you get the last drive. I mean, that's going to be the sack fumble.
Okay. and
then everything else that transpires after that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull that up.
Like, bro, it's your show. You can do that.
I was just preparing you, bro. I didn't know.
All right.
Oh, hold on. So yeah, this is the start of the drive. Look for it.
Look at this motherfucker, bro. God damn it.
Now, do you see what Trevor did, bro? They're gonna run it back.
Bro, this makes it look so bad from this angle, bro.
Boom. Right here. Look at what Trevor does. He's flushed. He's looking like he wants to do something. He sees them coming. Spins out of it.
Bro, they all just stand. They all standing there. Like, the fuck?
When you have to already know
if
you're gonna throw the ball or not.
Right.
You see these people coming.
Right.
You just have to tuck that kind of to see it another day.
Right.
Because what you just did is look at where his arm is and look where the ball is. Look where Calais Campbell. That's a big man.
Yeah.
You just gave him an extremely bad shot at you, bro. That's the most dangerous thing I've seen him do all season. and he's done some dangerous shit that can get him hurt a little bit. That's the worst one. Look at bro.
That's the one where Calais like puts his whole body weight on him. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at this,
Look
bro.
at that
He
shit.
stretched all the way out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he needs to take that to the sideline, tuck it, and just get out of bounds.
Yes.
Right.
So it's like, fuck. But the good thing about the kid is he said, I play better when you hit me.
He did say that.
Christian Kirk right over the middle. Get off me, man. Look, I'm about to stand back here and deliver a fucking strike.
Because we just had to use our last timeout.
Yep. Come here.
Look at that back foot trigger release.
Just go.
Look at it.
Rip.
We did this with an iPhone. No, not really. Look at that. Bruh. That throw.
Bro, look,
bro.
Rips it, bro. Look.
Bruh, listen. That could have easily been an interception. But watch it. Bam! Like
put it the only place.
Oh, I wish the camera angle was on the other side, bro.
Bro. Oh shit.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Bring it back. Bring it back. See, you can't see it from those angles, dog. But the DB had his hands in there, and Trevor just threaded that bitch.
Yes, I mean it was a perfect throw.
Mean.
1 minute to go. 1 minute 10 seconds. What you gonna do, kid? Just look. That was the sun.
Oh yeah, that was the sun. The sun got in his eyes.
He tried to.
That happened twice.
Yeah,
that game. Yeah,
Zay couldn't see. Zay couldn't see where the ball was. And look, they're picking on Marcus Peters again. That's gonna be common on this drive.
Yeah.
Another dart.
Listen. That catch by Christian Kirk, bro.
Perfect, bro.
Yeah.
It was a little over him, but he went up and adjusted, put his arms behind him, and just
right. Look at that. Bum.
A dart, bro, in the triple cover. I mean, essentially in the triple cover.
Yeah, but he
found a third down.
Open in his own.
Right.
Wasn't that a third down?
Yeah, that was a third.
Yeah.
Come here.
That's what you pay him for.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same route, but they made sure he wasn't in the sun.
Yep. We're gonna go right at it. Like I said, this is gonna be a common.
But the pat, you see what, bro? The pat, he was killing him with the pat, bro.
That Peyton Manning pat.
Yeah.
Wait, watch. I'm gonna put it back. He's throwing rockets out here, man. He's throwing fucking rockets out here. Get out of bounds, baby.
Listen, and the fact that like they're catching on the extension too, that just tells you like can't nobody else like, bro. You know how high and awkward somebody's gonna have to jump to try to get that ball.
False start.
You feel me? Like he's putting it in places that really only his receivers have a chance to get that shit.
Yeah, it's not putting the ball in harm's way, but that's what I'm saying. The anticipation, you getting that ball out of there, they don't have that much time to react. They just have to try to go, and they can't.
This is high level quarterbacking in a system for him. It really is,
bruh. I felt like, I went through the emotional roller coaster of this game, right? Right. But when I saw Trevor Lawrence slam down his helmet, bro.
Oh yeah.
I said, "Oh shit, boy."
Yeah.
Jay.
Turn up time.
Joy, he finna turn up. He mad. He mad. Oh shit. Cause we ain't never seen him do no shit like that.
Nope.
Yo. He didn't disappoint, man. He didn't disappoint.
That was a beautiful pass right there.
Yes. But again,
in between
you saw the extension. Look at the extension, bro. Like, listen, I'm putting this. What would you do?
Look, you see what I was talking about, Money Mike? You see how he's off to the left?
Yeah. And he's also sitting with his right foot forward, and I'm not so sure he's always done that. in shotgun. I think that may be a tweak to
he was
his
normally a
mechanics.
flat. I think he was a flat footer.
I feel like he was too, and that very well may
squared
be a
up.
tweak to his mechanics, so he can get turned into his throwing
Quickly.
motion quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see again in another play.
I mean, he's been doing it this whole game. I've been watching it, but I mean, in the past, I don't feel like
Right.
I've seen that from him before.
Right.
Because you watch him right when he gets the ball, he just brings that right leg that's forward. He just brings it back, and then he's into his drop.
And then the play of the fucking game. Oh, hurry up. Let's go. Come here. Look them off. Where are you at? Marcus Peters,
Perfect
where are you
position.
at?
Look, okay, look at Trevor. Look at Trevor, right?
Mm-hmm.
His head stays to the left the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. You'll see it better from the end zone.
Yeah. All right, I just want to get it. Damn, so you're talking about it right now. Boom. But watch me. I was talking about how he's flowed over. He just started falling a little to his left.
But you saw as soon as how he got the ball, his head snapped straight to the left, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. Like he sees A.
Yep.
The whole drop, bro. Like he was like, oh, he's torched. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
I wish we could get Mike McCoy on this show and talk to him about Trevor behind the scenes, man. I wish we could get somebody and just grill him, being like, "What are you working on? What did you tweak?" I'd love to know that information, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man. Because, bro, I mean, like I said, you can see the transformation, bro. You can see the step up that is happening, bro.
In the middle of the season.
Yeah, in the middle of the season, bro, the kids growing. And like I said, I think outside of that, like the first 3 games, I felt like he played good. That stretch, I feel like he didn't play horribly. He played horribly in 2 games, 2 or 3 games. I think it was
Philly.
2.
Well, see, that's so hard, right? Because like we were in the Philly game.
All those lost fumbles in the Philly game.
Right.
That had your rate
Right.
down.
Like that was horrible, but I feel like if you take away half of the fumbles, we win that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how good we were actually playing in that game, right? So I can't. Besides the fumbles, I can't say he had a bad game that game. And the interception, he had the 1 interception too.
It was the game afterwards, right, or the 2 games after that.
Yeah,
that
the
was
Texans
the real bad
game, he had a bad game.
Yeah.
I think he only had like 156 yards that game or some crazy shit.
Yeah, like three turnovers.
Nope. Yeah.
No, he had 286 passing yards against Houston.
It's just the red zone was
2
terrible.
2 interceptions. He had a rating of 54.0, which is the low, and then which wasn't even the lowest because the Denver game was 52, and he threw for 133 yards in Denver, a touchdown, 2 picks.
Yeah, I think it's the Denver game I was thinking of.
So that was, to me, Houston was a bad game and Denver was a bad game.
But was it?
I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
it was.
No, I'm saying, but he did. He did
53%.
He did
53%. 53. Houston 53% completion rate. He threw for 286 yards, but you had 0 touchdowns and you had 2 interceptions, and that was a one.
And how many fumbles? And how many fumbles too?
Because
I'm pretty sure he had a fumble.
In Houston, he had 0 fumbles. It was Philly, he had 4. Houston,
he really had 5, but we recovered 1, so it doesn't count against them.
Yeah. He lost a fumble in Vegas and a fumble in Denver also, but Denver to me was the bad game because he had 3 turnovers because he had 2 interceptions. Got sacked twice.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, he got sacked. He didn't get sacked. So he got sacked 4 times on Sunday. We got to cut that down. But I mean, look at his rating. His ratings.
But he
75 week 1, 121 week.
But he
2.
put together a game-winning drive in the Denver game.
Yeah, he did. Even as bad as he played, even as bad as it was, he did. I mean, but like I said, he had 133 passing yards.
It just feels
18 to 31.
like
He was 18 to 31.
But doesn't it feel like the Houston game was a worse game? Like if you didn't see,
he was 25. He was 25 and 47 for almost 300 yards. But yeah, he had two picks. Huh?
Jay, just solve the argument real quick. Show him the play that he did in Denver.
Oh yeah. I'm about to say, this is Houston, right?
Yeah.
He did the same thing. He did that in Denver.
No, it's Houston.
He
Yeah,
threw it
that's
to
what
the
it was. That's why I said he played horribly. That's the worst throw I have ever seen.
And you did it again. And you did it again.
And you did it again.
Closer
to the end zone.
Yeah, closer to the goal line.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with you.
So yeah, shout out. Yeah, thank you, Stone Cold. So yeah, so those games. Yeah.
Is this a clap? I feel like this is a clap. Yeah.
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Yeah, man. But like I said, the kid outside that, man, outside of those two games, like I said, the Philly game, we know what happened with that game, bro. That's honestly like a real anomaly. But since then, bro, the Indy game, we played really well.
That Houston game had to be an anomaly. Like, I'm telling you, like that Houston game was just weird. Like, bro, you moved the ball, but y'all couldn't get in the end zone.
That was
bro?
the highlight of our red zone issues.
Yeah, the defense didn't stop nobody against Indy. Second time, 34 points.
Yeah,
we scored 27. He only threw one touchdown, but we ran the ball well.
Right.
Hey, some dude's stealing a picture behind y'all.
It's all good.
But I mean, like I said, look after Denver, man. Vegas, 25-31, a touchdown.
About a lack of willpower.
Oh shit!
It's bigger than that.
Bro.
Obesity is a health.
I don't want to hear
You got somebody, people stealing pictures coming down the stairs. You got obesity.
Shit. Look, 25-31, 235 touchdown with a rating of 109.
He just redecorated.
Yeah, pretty much, man. We got stuff going on, man. But he also had six rushes for 53 yards. Trevor got it done that day on the ground and in the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kansas City, he was 29-40. I mean, that's a 7. Look, mind you, so the Vegas game, 80% completion rate. Kansas City, 29-40. That's 72.5, so 73 completion rate. 260, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah.
Got sacked 5 times. Is that on him? No, not really. Most of it's not.
No. And I can only
didn't have a fumble.
I can only think of a couple of times that that Trevor like actually just stepped up into a fucking sack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That one the fumble that Senderic. No, not Senderic. Senderic. Mark. No, man. The fumble in Philly, man. What's buddy's name? Stone Cold in Philly.
What, the rookie?
No, man.
Davis?
No.
Fletcher Cox?
No.
Brandon Graham?
Hassan Reddick.
Was it Hassan Reddick?
Hassan Reddick. There you go. I would have got there.
Hassan Reddick who got the fumble.
Yeah, it was Hassan.
Bro, he stepped right into that shit.
Yeah.
Trevor just stepped into it.
He needs and they brought this up on one of the shows, not pocket presence, but like I guess his awareness to feel where the pressure is, because like he of course,
but he did in that very same game later on.
No, what they mean is and they use Pat Mahomes as the example.
Yeah, looking over his shoulder.
Looking over his shoulder, feeling, and I haven't seen Trevor do that much. Like normally,
but he
if
did
you
it
run
that
up,
same game. Like he did it that same like after he got hit in the fumble the first time, he did that shit. Might have on the one where he was throwing to Christian Kirk, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah,
it almost got intercepted. And Christian Kirk got hurt. Like he did it on that one. He's like, okay, I'm good. Boom. But let me get rid of this motherfucker. You feel me?
And you got to remember, he ain't used to being in a pocket. There's no really in Clemson. There was no pocket either. Hunter Renfrow was open. ETN was open, or he took that bitch and ran it real quick.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's new. I mean, it's all new to him. It really is. It's the same position, but
plus also through his career, he had T. Higgins, he had Justin Ross, he had a shit ton of receivers.
Renfro. Yep.
That's why I want them to get that kid Johnston from TCU. He has a huge experience level with taller receivers.
All right. I mean, listen, man. I don't want to talk about the draft. Bro. I don't want to talk about college players. I don't want to talk about. I want to talk
real
about
quick,
that shit.
Real quick though, since we on college, I'm just curious, what the hell's going on in the quarterback room at the University of Florida with y'all's boys?
Oh
yeah,
I
didn't see what happened. I saw he got arrested. I don't know what happened.
Who got arrested?
Child pornography.
Oh wow.
Who is this?
The backup
Kitna.
Kitna's son.
Yeah, John Kitna's son.
Who actually played? He played last week, I think.
Yeah.
Too. They had him in there, so maybe Anthony Richardson was like, "Hell no, I ain't losing my spot." Playing a little something.
I'm talking about Anthony Richardson coming out.
No, you better not.
I know, bro. That's crazy. If he don't need to come out, man. I mean, hey, get your money. It's his life, but you know, he needs some more seasoning. Yeah.
Florida's next starting quarterback is in the transfer portal right now.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. If AR comes back, you got to give him a shot to keep the job, but he needs. He's so raw.
So good, bro.
The thing there with AR, it seems like him and Napier, it's just pretty much bullshit. It seems like it's just not meshing.
Yeah.
I mean, I have looked at transfer portal guys. The one guy from Georgia Tech, Jeff Sims, he's in the transfer portal. I like what he can do.
Yeah, who just announced they're playing in the transfer portal? Because I was thinking UCF might go after him.
Look, Jeff Sims went to Sandalwood, man. Shout out to Jeff Sims, man.
Yeah. And he's a great quarterback. It's just he was at Georgia Tech. I mean,
they run the ball. And they run the ball all the time. That's all they do for 20 years.
Yeah.
Run the fucking ball.
You think he went there because that was like
they don't run the wing T no more, so.
Do you think that was like his best offer? You think that was like his best offer? That's why he went there?
I don't know how, because he was a 4-star recruit.
The Michigan kid. That's what I'm thinking of. Michigan kid.
I wouldn't want him either.
Oh, bro, he could play. He could play a pro style offense.
What are we looking at, man?
Just Trevor just delivering strikes. bro, froze Patrick Queen ass just enough, bro. With the shoulders, bro. Watch how he freezes Patrick Queen, man. Look at him.
Stop.
I was just going through looking for something, but I might not find it. I was really looking for the play. I just don't know what quarter it was in.
What play?
When he looked back, when he actually did look back, and he threw the ball. When he tried to throw it away.
It's in the fourth quarter. It's on the Agnew touchdown. Because before the... No, wait. No, it's before the Marvin Jones.
I know.
Touchdown.
That wasn't the Marvin Jones. This is I think this is the fumble. Yep.
Yeah, that's the fumble.
Oh shit, we here, man. Shout out to Dewey.
So you finna play the fumble?
Yeah.
Oh, listen. Yes. I actually sent you that video. Like, you didn't even have to do all that.
I know, but it's actually it's actually kind of easier to do it like this.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I don't know what that kick returner was thinking.
Bro, what did I say? What did I say? Right when it happened, I said, bro, they're playing outside themselves.
Right.
I said, he said they're pressing too hard trying to make a play. And then the fucking
watch how dude gets off this chip.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking what's that motherfucker? Thor's that shit.
Yes, bro. Thor's hammer.
Watch this shit, bro. Look, he's gonna get off the chip, boom, and come straight out. Bah,
bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And he hammered it from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, he did the left-right.
But they go get the field goal off this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like towards the end of it. Yeah.
That's what I'm going towards now. But it's off the screen. So
yeah. They had Lamar pressing even after the game. Y'all seen that tweet he sent out to that dude?
Yeah, man. But man, they be, bruh. The media and the Twitterverse, and listen, I'm nobody, so I really can't be canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these sensitive ass motherfuckers, dog, like they just, I don't understand why they try to just find something to attack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even
Because
talking about what the dude
it's
said.
a starting quarterback. It's a starting quarterback, using curse words. So it's,
Right, but what I'm saying, I'm not even talking about the dude. And shout out to that dude. He had like 150 something followers, and now he's probably got like,
hey, that
triple
dude wasn't. He didn't say anything that off the
That's what I'm saying.
wall.
No,
In
that's
my
what I'm saying.
opinion.
Like, shout out to him. I'm talking about the critics of Lamar Jackson for what he said
Yeah,
in
they
that
tried to
tweet.
make it
Like,
homophobic and all that
yeah,
bullshit.
bro, y'all are
Eat a dick.
tripping.
Eat a dick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
Motherfuckers are tripping, dog. There's nothing, first of all, to be phobic is to be scared of, intimidated by, to lash out at. He didn't do anything. We don't know that dude, so you just automatically go label this dude as gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was a slander. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's just talking
Lamar
shit.
Jackson felt attacked. I don't think it was
Yeah.
actually an attack on Lamar Jackson per se.
Yeah.
I don't think it was actually them saying Lamar Jackson isn't worth $250,000. I mean, yeah, $250,000 guaranteed. I'm thinking
Million.
I thought it was more.
Mil.
Oh, I'm sorry, million. Damn, what I said, 1,000?
Yeah.
Damn, I
Yeah.
tried
I'm like,
Lamar.
God, you
I
lowballing him.
You
tried.
tried.
Yo,
250.
nobody's ever gonna play for me. That's crazy.
You're running the XFL
But
like the Rock.
he wasn't saying he wasn't worth the M's. He was just saying,
Nah, he was saying
if you
spread
give
the
him
wealth.
the M's, then you can't build anything around him, right?
Yeah.
And he needs some help. So
Cleveland's
instead of
about to find that out.
Oh yeah,
build the team.
Denver already
And-
found that out the hard way.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But
That was the dumbest.
but
move.
I understand how you could take it, especially when Buddy tagged Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can understand
Yeah.
how he took it the way he took it. And bro, he's in all right to take it however the fuck he want to. You feel me? Like
you're right.
Because I didn't ask you and you brought me into your conversation, right? Like, bro, you didn't ask me shit and you just brought me into your conversation and you on some bullshit right now. Bitch, I ain't on that.
If he never tagged Lamar, this would have never happened.
That's what
Bro,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So that's why I understand why Lamar took it the way he took it. You know,
Yeah.
but
I just think I think that was out of character, at least as far as we know in the media or in the public for Lamar Jackson. I think he was really pissed off about the Jaguars game, and he just lashed out somehow. I really think they just frustrated the shit out of him.
Yeah, he was frustrated. I mean, he whatever. You know what I'm saying? The press conference, it got a little heated, but Harbaugh was heated too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, nobody
Harbaugh
likes
was
to go up
pissed.
there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody likes to go to stand up and have to answer questions about why did you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't feel good. Fuck that shit. But
well, fuck Baltimore
anyway. It's a part of the game. I understand that he's a public, quote unquote public figure, but like, bro, he's just a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a human being like the rest of us. You feel me? Like he should be entitled. Everybody should be entitled to be able to say whatever the fuck they want to, man. Freedom of fucking speech.
And then my thing is, at the end of the day, this is all a failed victim of people not understanding how other people speak.
Right.
At the end of the day, anything he said, the only thing that he said is that y'all people just will say anything.
Right.
That y'all are just. He just essentially just told him to shut the fuck up.
Right.
It was the Ebonics way of saying shut the fuck up, bro.
Right.
Say you're eating dick, like you're smoking crack. Like, why are you saying the things that are like? Why are the things that are coming out of your mouth coming out of your mouth?
Right.
That's all that shit mean, bro. It had nothing to do with nothing, bro. And I don't know.
Listen, bro.
Stephen A. said it. Stephen A. said it could. He's like, this isn't like not. He was cussing a dude out.
Yeah.
If we live in a world where you can't tell somebody to eat a dick, then I don't want to live.
Yeah. Just shut the fuck up.
Well, hold on. Money. You gotta live because you gotta give us that money minute. Do you have the money
y'all want to
minute?
do that? Of course I got it, bro. You know I put my bets in. Y'all ready?
I don't know where they went.
What happened? Are we live or whatever? What's going on?
Me and you are live.
We're live.
I think somehow they canceled themselves out.
Yeah.
I will tell you. I will ask this: what are the betting lines for this weekend? Because the top 4 right now in college, nobody is expecting TCU to win. They're expecting them to choke.
Yeah, I think same TCU and also USC. They've got USC's an underdog to Utah. Yeah.
Because everybody's expecting somehow Ohio State and Bama to get back in here.
Man, fuck that noise, bro. I'm hoping TCU and USC
It's all
win.
brand names. That's all it is.
I know. I cannot watch the same movie every year, and it is the same movie: Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, and one other random team. Tired of it. So tired.
This is the first time in how long that each of the top 4 teams are from a different conference.
I know. Yeah, and I hope it stays that way too.
The money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the
Money.
My laptop died, so
yeah, laptop died.
Is that what happened?
I told you, bro. I told you.
That's y'all trying to be funny.
No,
nah,
bro. I knew my laptop was gonna die, but I'm like, okay, we got a few more minutes. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Batteries on these shits is not lasting right now.
So the countdown, the money countdown was real.
I got everything running from my computer, so if I unplug it, it's gonna drain real quick. It's going after the last 30, 40 minutes with it not being charged.
Right, right. All right, Money, you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, hit that Men In Teal. At the end of this, take off. I'm gonna start the time.
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Go.
All right, we got Buffalo on the road against New England, who thinks there's something because they're coming off a win. Giving up 3.5 points. I'll take the Bills to cover, -3.5. The Texans, home dogs to Cleveland with Deshaun Watson coming back, getting 7 points. Rusty Deshaun. I'll take the Houston getting 7 points at home. Jags in Detroit. It's a coin flip. 0-0. No points given, no points taken. Give me the Jags. I'll take that game.
Let's go.
Heads up. Take the Jags heads up. And then I like another home dog, Chicago, getting 4.5 against Green Bay with the banged up Aaron Rodgers. I take the Packers getting 4.5 at home.
Is that it?
And by the way, 2 for 3 last week on Thanksgiving games.
Okay. Yo, where's the clap?
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Money Mike. Listen, bro, you still had like 10 seconds.
Hey.
Oh, well,
other shit.
Last time Jay told me I'd have to wrap it up quicker, he said I ran over, so I was, trying to give
you. You were romancing.
It was a minute and 30. So
yeah, you were
listen, bro. Listen, bro.
I told you had rollover minutes.
Hey, when you go to the when you go to the bank, sometimes you make deposits and sometimes you make withdrawals.
Yeah.
So I took a withdrawal last time. Today I had to give a deposit.
Okay.
Right. Hey, we gonna work it back down.
Hey, one more time for Money Mike in the Money Minute.
Yes,
so wait. So what's the spread for the Chicago game?
4.5. Chicago's getting 4.5 points at home.
Is Justin Fields playing?
That's the big thing. He's got a banged up shoulder.
Yeah, I thought he was out with a shoulder.
Yeah, but Green Bay's trash, bro. Green Bay's trash this year.
Didn't Jordan Love play pretty good?
Yeah, Christian
For 10
Watson.
snaps.
But it don't matter. But they got Christian Watson. That kid is good, man.
He's gonna be.
I don't know.
Yes, that kid is good.
Do you have him in fantasy?
Fucking right. He has 6 touchdowns in 3 games.
Bro.
Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers throwing.
I did get my ass whooped this week.
Jordan,
one of those touchdowns, right?
Yeah, one of those touchdowns is Jordan's.
Hey, Stone Cold, you got your ass whooped this week too in fantasy.
Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that, bro.
Each one of my players either was hurt or they didn't do shit.
Bro,
hey, Josh Jacobs
on the show. Big Marcus, if you still on the show, I whooped your ass, dog.
I didn't have any choice.
I whooped your ass, boy.
There's only one player that I could have played.
I'm no longer in last place. Yes, let's go.
I still would have lost.
Hey.
Moon whooped my ass, bro.
I was watching Josh Jacobs run for 80 yards, just thinking of Stone Cold with every step.
Dude, once I saw your name in the end of the first hour games, I'm like, there's no point in me even looking at this right now because everybody's not doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I will say
Chicago.
I picked up a sleeper. He's not playing this week, but he's going to start playing next week. Jameson Williams, man. He's going to be something.
Look, I'm probably going to start Deshaun Watson this week.
Yeah. You've been holding that
I don't know, man.
No, you just had to pick him up because he was on waivers.
I know. I dropped him earlier so I can make some moves.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a rough game to start.
Look, though. But look, Houston?
You guys are lucky this league doesn't have like ad drops.
Considering the circumstances and considering.
Yeah, but I feel like he's going to run the ball.
He ain't played football in 2 years.
Yeah, but I feel like
he played in the preseason.
Yeah.
And he sucked.
I mean, he has some, but I mean.
Yeah, but he played us.
Do you know what my options are right now? It's Kirk Cousins versus the Jets.
No, you don't want that.
Oh, Kirk Cousins, bro. What you talking about? Kirk Cousins all day long.
Defense is biting right now, man.
I mean, I know, but
until Mike White
Rodgers
sits the bed.
And Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, you can't start Aaron Rodgers.
You can't start Aaron Rodgers. I go Cousins all day. All day.
Man, okay.
Cousins,
that's gonna be the game where he throws like 3 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? No touchdown.
Oh, Minnesota's clicking, bro. Minnesota is clicking. You got to disregard that blowout 2 weeks ago. They are
Justin
clicking.
Jefferson, that motherfucker is the truth.
Yes.
And you want to know another reason?
And
Hawkinson. Cup is hurt. God damn it.
And Hawkinson's still learning, and he's coming on every week too with Minnesota.
Yeah. We need to do our picks.
Yeah, bro. I got Debo, bro, and I'm putting him on the bench, bro.
My guy. They're
playing Miami, but I am gonna start Christian Watson against the Bears, bro, regardless of who the quarterback is, bro. I'm just gonna go on faith, bro. I might switch it before it starts. But I got Drake now. I'm scared to start Drake London because anytime I start him, he don't do shit. But when he rides the bench, when he's on them, when I got him on the bench, he scores a touchdown.
Who are they playing against?
They're playing Pittsburgh though, so I'm thinking about starting him. But I'm like, who the fuck's gonna throw the ball? Marcus Mariota sucks. Is he even playing?
Yeah, but Pitts is out. So he may get a move up.
Cooper Kupp and Kyle Pitts, who I have, are on IR.
Hey, that's the name of the game, brother.
Hey,
that's the name of the game.
Yeah, because I'm starting AJ Brown.
Pick you up somebody,
I'm starting AJ Brown and I'm starting DK because the Eagles play the Titans and the Seahawks play the Rams. The Rams can't really stop anybody.
Nah, and Aaron Donald's out. First game ever.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. Christian Watson is projected to have more points than Drake London, but Drake London is playing the Steelers, and the Green Bay's playing Chicago.
I think I'd go with London personally, considering he's going to. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, Chicago's defense is pretty fucking bad.
If Aaron Rodgers is playing, I think I might go Watson.
Chicago's defense ain't that bad.
Yeah, no.
No, they're pretty good.
I'm about to say they're not that bad.
They're all right.
I mean,
you have to check the weather too. It's the time of the year.
Guys, think about it. Didn't they trade
away
their key defensive pieces?
They did, but they ain't really dropped off. To be honest with you, it doesn't seem like Eberflus is a good coach. He's a good
Didn't they
defensive coach.
just get like mollywopped against the Jets?
Yeah, but I mean that was the Mike White game, bro.
That was Mike White, bro.
I tell you, man, he's gonna come down to earth. Those like that happens.
You seen
bro.
that?
Didn't they get like? Look, you know what? Let me look it up.
The only tape they have is from last year.
I don't want to just say some false crazy stuff.
Remember, all the tape they had was from for this year. It was Joe Flacco and Zach Wilson, essentially.
I want to say,
hey, Mike White though, representing Florida, baby, representing the state. Let's go,
bro. Look at this shit.
Oh, where he go to school?
Originally he went to USF and then he transferred out, but he's from Tampa area, Pembroke Pines.
Okay.
Bro, you can't tell me their defense isn't bad, bro. They lost to the Jets 31-10. They lost to the Falcons 27-24, right? Bro, you gave up down there 30 points. Then you lost to the Lions 31-30. Look at this.
Yeah, but bro, if your offense, but if your offense is
32, you're talking about good offenses.
You lost to the Cowboys 49-29.
Another good offense.
Like, bro.
Good offense.
But I'm just saying, look at the points that are being put up, bro. Bro, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, damn near 5 games in a row, dog, that they gave up almost 30 points or more.
Look at the Steelers then.
Is a 27.
Look at the Steelers,
up, bro.
And look at the Steelers though. By comparison, what are they giving up? They ain't shit to write home about either though.
Let me look at this shit. I'm gonna look, bro.
And check the weather too, because it's that time of year.
Oh my god, check the weather. Don't want to hear that shit.
You better check the weather.
Check the weather.
Shit, before you send them crews out, you better check the weather. Right?
Nah,
you
bro. Okay. Look, last week or Monday against the Colts.
Yeah, bro.
They gave up 17,
don't count.
bro.
That don't count, bro. That's the worst offensive
No,
week
against the
history.
Bengals. Against the Bengals, they gave up 37. But against the Saints, they gave up 10. Oh, Eagles,
another sorry
they gave
offense.
Up 35. But Dolphins, they gave up 16. The Bucks, they gave up 18. The Bills, 38. And the Jets, 24. And the Browns, 29.
Yeah, bro. I'm starting Christian Watson against them, bro. I don't care who the quarterback is.
Oh, man. All right, bro. Let's get some predictions because we're going over on time.
Yes, definitely. My prediction for this week: the Jacksonville Jaguars win.
Okay.
In Detroit. Trevor Lawrence continues his dominance after the Denver game. This is continued dominance, man.
All right.
Prince is here. I think we win this game. 31. 19. 31-19 Jaguars.
31-19 Jaguars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a safety in there?
How's
that math? How's that math?
Hold on.
That's easy. Okay, so they get
field
goals. Yeah, they score a touchdown, then they kick a field goal, kick a field goal, kick a field goal, kick a field goal.
4 field goals. All right, I got you.
We just held Baltimore to 4 field goals. Why can't we do it to them?
Yeah, 4 field
No,
goals.
I ain't saying it can happen. It's just 19 is not a common score.
I was just drawing comparisons. I was just trying to be a good.
20. I didn't want to say, but I mean, I'll say 20 to make it easy.
No, man.
But I'll say no.
I like the 19. I like because the 4 field goals. Like, damn, we really stood up. Like, yeah, I fucked with that. Money Mike, what you say, man?
Say 27-20 Jags.
27-20 Jags.
Yeah,
now is it a smooth sailing? You know, like we got to 27 and we were just like, yeah, you guys can't catch us.
I think they trade blows up until the fourth quarter. I think so. I think you're going to see a 7-7 at the end of the first, maybe a 14-14 going into halftime. Something like that, and then I think the Jags' last score, they go up and they keep Detroit from driving to hold them off.
Okay.
Detroit can score. There's no
Yeah.
question. Detroit can score on anybody.
Right. No, I'm thinking of my number. I'm thinking of my number
Yeah.
right now. I'm gonna say 35-20. I'm gonna take your 20. I'm gonna take your 20. But I'm saying 35 because I feel like you remember in the Baltimore game how we fell into these ugly slumps, right? Like we did it like the beginning of the first quarter, and then like we did it coming out of the half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had like three and outs back, consecutively, right? So I feel like this week, like every time we get the ball, that shit's finna be striking.
Yeah.
Lightning does strike twice.
No, I mean, like I said,
three
consistency, bro.
thrice,
Consistency, bro.
And thrice. And five.
Vegas has that as a pretty high scoring game, so they got over-unders 51.5.
Yo, and I just said 55 over. Listen, I didn't even know that.
See, 51. Yeah, and I said 31-19. That's 50 points.
That's 50 points. So listen, we're Stone Cold. What's the score and why?
34-24. Kind of same scenario with Money Mike. It's going to be a hard slobber knocker the first 3 quarters. I think we score on pretty much every possession we have. We're going to have 4 touchdowns, 2 field goals to their 3 touchdowns, 1 field goal.
I can see that.
But so what is this? Is this like in the fourth quarter we separate ourselves?
Yeah, fourth quarter we start to separate.
Where they get a field goal, we get a touchdown.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Hey, you heard it here.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
But hey,
you are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
That means that as we're striking, they're striking too. You know?
I mean, honestly, I think our defense. I feel like they can probably like stack on the performance too. I mean,
right.
Let's try to get some of this stuff to happen in bunches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those dogs, they're gonna try to be some dogs out there, man. Some more, like they're on the road. Let's fight, bro.
You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
Chad.
What?
Chad and Devin.
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys feel about that? The whole Chad and Devin, like Chad getting the start over Devin.
It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is right now.
Devin's falling off. He's falling off. Hit that rookie wall or something.
But every time I see him out there, I see him making a play.
Yeah, he gets lost in coverage a little bit. I mean, Chad Muma got even on that.
Yeah, in the crossers.
That Deshaun Jackson play. If he doesn't get lost and flipping his hips,
right,
he has a chance at either getting an interception or at least defending that pass a lot better. He got sucked all the way into the middle, all the way right into the middle, and didn't have any kind of angle. He had to flip his hips weird and lost a step on him.
Right.
It's just with Devin Lloyd at Utah, he was good at rushing the passer. When he has blitzed for us, he's been there. He's gotten there, and it's like I think they should put him in some packages to where that's his job. I need to get after the quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing in the world either to come to start, go to the bench, your rookie season, learn a little bit, sit back and watch. I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
No, it's not.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Out of the two, Devin's the better athlete.
Yeah.
For sure.
Agree.
For sure.
Higher ceiling too. I mean.
Right.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Right.
For sure. But maybe a further floor also. I don't know. You know, Muma might be a little steadier at this point. What they're seeing in practice, I don't know.
Well, I mean, when Muma was at Wyoming, he was a true middle linebacker. He called the plays, he called the coverages and everything. So it doesn't shock me that that's a strength of his. Like when he's out there with a Luakin doesn't have to tell him where to go.
Right.
He already knows.
Right.
Devin, with these packages and zone coverages that they're doing, and once again the crossers and everything, he just too much rattling in the head, I guess. He gets lost. He loses his man. But I think if they put him in packages, that's why I mentioned like a couple times when I called in, like maybe they should consider going to a 4-3 next year and having him as your outside Sam linebacker rushing the passer. Something to consider.
Maybe if like a Telvin Smith esque.
That's kind of what I think he is.
Hey, man,
I don't know.
That's a different topic for a different day.
Can I leave you guys with one thing that I want you to look for? So next time you guys are watching the game and you see like the defense and they're like, you know, they're kind of milling around and chilling, bro, tell me that the body language from like Rayshawn to Andre Cisco sometimes doesn't look like I don't fuck with you, bro. Like for real, like I want you guys to like look and be paying attention, bro, because I feel like
on each other's nerves.
You didn't dap him up that time.
Oh, listen, the dap up was one of them. But if you know, because obviously I was watching a lot of the all 22 and stuff, so like it showed them after plays, and like it was like bro, like they at times they pointedly ignored each other. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't got to be friends. You just got to be partners out there.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, damn, like there can't be a problem. Like, bro, what could the problem be?
Sometimes tension, bro, helps, bro. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Competition, maybe. You never know.
Bro, you got the young buck. You got a young buck, and the guy who's been in the league, what, 6-7 years? How long has Rayshawn been in the league?
Same amount of time as Shaq.
6.
So
6
6
years, yeah. Got a young gun out here, bro. He a draft hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the guy who brought in the guy who they brought in for the money is probably never going to play here again.
Do you think that they might have fell out? If and I'm not saying if you guys listen to me, bro, I'm not one of those people. I just don't like gossip and put shit out there. I'm like a what's that called? A conspiracist?
Conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, man, one of those. So look, man. So do you think like maybe Cisco felt some type of way because of the Rayshawn tweet?
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like
felt some type of way because Rayshawn felt the type of way.
Yeah, because Rayshawn felt but I don't think he felt some type of way against Cisco.
Yeah, just
that was really a shot at the organization.
Like, damn, bro.
Right?
Like I ain't been balling.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
Because he might not be here next year.
Yeah, but
who, Rayshawn?
Yeah, he might not.
No, because he fits the defense too well, and he
I
shows you
understand that, but we all know this. They're in cap hell unless he restructures his contract. I have no problem for him staying, but I know Shaq, Roy Robertson, Harris, they won't be here.
Right. Then we're gonna take a cap hit for Shaq.
No, actually, because Balky did the smart thing. They were 3-year contracts, but they had a 2-year out. That's what he's done with everybody.
Well, one of either him or Marvin, like if you get rid of one of them, like you're taking a cap hit. Now the team, overall,
Marvin, this is his last
saved
year.
some money.
This is Marvin's true last year.
Okay, so then it is Shaq. It is Shaq. Yeah.
You'll take a hit, but you'll get nowhere near the hit you would have taken.
Yeah, because you already paid them most of the money.
Right.
Pretty much all the money.
I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying that we're not going to save any money. I'm just saying we still take a hit. That's all I'm saying. Like,
basically, in total, right now,
you don't want him to leave. I want him to be able to fit what the fuck we're doing here, man. Because I
understand. I'm just answering your question. If let's say hypothetically we cut those 3 guys, if we cut those 3 guys at the end of the year, we save $24 million in total.
Yeah, and remember these guys. Remember these guys were brought in for another defense.
Yeah,
we can't just keep paying a whole bunch of we need to get because Roy Robertson Harris ain't really him either, bro.
Right. And we just lost Money Mike because his battery died.
Well, we need to.
But the Knight's finna die down.
Yeah, because
and we're Venom power down. Venom powder. Damn, UCF.
I'm not powdering nothing. I don't know what you got. Boy.
Sugar booger.
Good, man.
Oh shit. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in tonight.
Yes.
Coming hanging out with us. Basically just talk shit. You know. I hope that we did give out some good information and educate some people and made some people laugh. You feel me? But we really, really appreciate you guys coming out to hang with us. Be back next week.
Post game Sunday.
Oh, post game, yeah.
Post game Sunday.
After a Jags win, baby.
After a fucking Jags win, because we all said it, because we're all, because we're saying we're gonna run the fucking scoreboard up. I love it. For real though, I'm dead ass serious. I really feel like we're gonna score on every last possession.
We should.
Well, that's the way I had it.
Like we're gonna look fucking unstoppable.
We should.
I think we're gonna have.
It gives me goosies. The
I
goosebumps.
think we're gonna have 6 drives, and I
R.L.
have scored on
Steins.
all 6. 4 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
But that is our show.
And you gotta figure, man, right? Riley Patterson, Marvin Jones, Jamal Agnew.
Over there, down in that corner, we have Stone Cold, Steve Boston.
All right, guys.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, the cannabis analyst, Agent J. And I was over here rocking with the boy,
J to the I to the MB. Oh,
I guess I will figure out how the game went for this guy. Hopefully,
I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
And yeah, man, and we are
out of here.
Yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. All the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. Ain't no con in these rats, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. Talking